Tonight, one of the NBA's oldest rivalries takes center stage at TD Garden as the Los Angeles Lakers meet the Boston Celtics. The Lakers enter at 16-5, carrying one of the league's most efficient offensive profiles, while the Celtics stand at 13-9 and looking to protect a home floor that's already seen 4 losses this season. For Los Angeles, the spotlight locks onto Austin Reeves, who is delivering a breakout campaign at 28.9 points per game with elite scoring efficiency, second in true shooting, and top 3 in effective field goal percentage. He's the engine behind a Lakers offense that ranks among the league's best, despite lineup shifts. For Boston, Peyton Pritchard continues to steady the backcourt at 17.3 points per game, helping fuel an offense with a top 3 rating and strong perimeter production. When we compare these two teams, the contrast becomes clear. The Lakers shoot better from the field, generate higher quality possessions, and carry a 9-2 road record into a building where Boston has shown vulnerability. The Celtics hold a narrow offensive edge, but their slower pace and higher turnover exposure give Los Angeles real leverage to compete possession for possession. Every metric points toward a tighter game than the market suggests, and today's AI pick is Lakers plus 6.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 2.
Tonight in Orlando, the Miami Heat step into the Kia Center to face the Magic in a matchup between two teams built on speed, pressure, and high-efficiency scoring. Miami enters at 14-8, fueled by the fastest pace in the league, while Orlando stands at 13-9 and anchored by a top 10 defense trying to slow the Heat's tempo. For Miami, the focus is on Bam Adebayo, the anchor of their interior attack at 19.5 points and 8.8 rebounds per game. His defensive mobility and playmaking give the Heat balance in a system that thrives on pace and spacing. For Orlando, Franz Wagner leads the scoring load at 23.0 points per game, providing the Magic with a versatile wing creator who can attack mismatches and generate offense at all 3 levels. Now, the game analysis. Miami's statistical profile is sharper than the line implies. They hold the league's #1 pace, top 5 three-point accuracy, and a defensive rating that sits 3rd overall, better than Orlando's ranking at 6th. The Magic own a strong home record, but their slower pace and higher turnover rate give Miami the ability to dictate the rhythm. In every efficiency category, these teams mirror each other more closely than a 5.5-point spread suggests. And today's AI pick is Heat plus 5.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 3.
Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs travel to Rocket Arena to face the Cleveland Cavaliers in a matchup featuring 2 explosive guards and 2 teams fighting to climb their respective conference standings. San Antonio enters at 15-6 with one of the most balanced efficiency profiles in the league, while Cleveland stands at 13-10 and relying on its home crowd to steady recent inconsistency. For the Spurs, the spotlight centers on De'Aaron Fox, who leads the team with 25.0 points and 6 assists per game. His speed and mid-range precision drive San Antonio's top 10 offense, and his ability to control tempo keeps the Spurs dangerous in any building. For Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell continues his elite scoring tear at 30.7 points per game, serving as the foundation of a Cavaliers offense built on spacing and aggressive shot creation. Now to the matchup. These teams mirror each other more than the line suggests. San Antonio ranks 6th in true shooting and 6th in effective field goal percentage, slightly outperforming Cleveland's efficiency. The Spurs' defensive rating sits inside the top 10, and their turnover profile gives them stability against a Cavaliers team that relies heavily on Mitchell's scoring bursts. With the statistical gap this narrow, the spread leans too far toward Cleveland. And today's AI pick is Spurs plus 5.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 4.
Tonight, we head to State Farm Arena, where the Denver Nuggets face the Atlanta Hawks in a matchup that lines up strength against volatility. Denver enters at 15-6 with the most efficient offense in the league, while Atlanta sits at 13-10, looking to stabilize after 2 straight losses at home. For the Nuggets, everything begins with Nikola Jokic, who is putting up 28.7 points, 12.6 rebounds, and 11.1 assists per game. His all-around dominance fuels a Denver offense ranked first in true shooting and first in effective field goal percentage. For Atlanta, Onyeka Okongwu is stepping into a larger role at 16.0 points and 7.4 rebounds per game, providing interior scoring and active defense as the Hawks deal with injuries and shifting rotations. Now let's break down what matters. Denver holds the top offensive rating in the entire league at 126.9, far above Atlanta's 115.7. The Nuggets shoot better from the field, from three, and from the line, and they protect the ball at a top 5 level. Atlanta, meanwhile, struggles defensively, especially against teams that generate high-efficiency looks. Add in Denver's dominant 9-2 road record, and this number starts to feel short. And today's AI pick is Nuggets minus 6.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 5.
Tonight at the United Center, the Indiana Pacers meet the Chicago Bulls in a matchup between two teams searching for stability as the season unfolds. Indiana comes in at 4-18, still working to find rhythm on both ends of the floor, while Chicago enters at 9-12 and trying to stop a 5-game slide. Even with both teams struggling, the numbers point toward a surprisingly competitive game. For the Pacers, Pascal Siakam continues to be their steady force, averaging 24.0 points, 7 rebounds, and over 4 assists per game. His ability to score at all 3 levels remains the anchor of Indiana's offense. On the Chicago side, Josh Giddey is nearly averaging a triple-double at 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 9.2 assists. His vision and pace help drive a Bulls offense that ranks top 15 in scoring efficiency. In the matchup breakdown, Chicago owns the stronger shooting profile, but Indiana brings advantages that matter for the spread. Better offensive rebounding, fewer turnovers, and a pace that disrupts defensive comfort. The Pacers' biggest weakness has been efficiency, yet Chicago's defensive rating sits near the bottom of the league. That creates a narrow projection, tighter than the market expects. And today's AI pick is Pacers plus 4.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to the recap.
Lilith opens tonight with a whisper that cuts through the noise. 5 games, 5 chances, and the line never lies if you know how to listen. Here are tonight's AI picks in order. Lakers plus 6.5. Heat plus 5.5. Spurs plus 5.5. Nuggets minus 6.5. Pacers plus 4.5. Every matchup different, every edge earned, and every number pointing exactly where the value hid. Ahora en español. Lakers más 6.5. Heat más 5.5. Spurs más 5.5. Nuggets menos 6.5. Pacers más 4.5. 5 juegos, 5 oportunidades, y las matemáticas nunca mienten cuando sabes dónde mirar. Like and subscribe. Will we cash or will we burn? Alte Liebe rostet nicht. Old love does not rust.